I want to ask you about we're talking about mandatories. Obviously, Charlo, Jamal is the mandatory for Triple G with the WBC.
His brother's fighting coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
That should be a good fight. Yeah.
Do you, I guess, is that kind of the clear second option if it isn't Canelo because of the mandatory situation? I mean, what kind, I guess in this sense, what is the plan B? Obviously, Canelo isn't made yet, but I mean, is there a plan B at this point?
Yeah, again, Gennady's going to make the choice after that. And see what comes up. Charlo's been making a lot of noise. He's getting a lot of attention on TV. He's got some great knockouts. He's a lot of attention on social media. So that's a fight that a lot of fans want to see as well. Great matchup. Charlo coming from Texas and Triple G really having a fan base wherever he goes. But I think Canelo, if there's a way to make that fight, we're going to explore every possibility. Otherwise, we'll go down and see what the obligations are.
You mentioned Billy Joe Saunders. He did just get injured and pulled out a Martin Murray fight. Is that a concern?
For Murray, we have a lot of respect for Martin Murray. He was one of the few guys that had agreed to fight Triple G at the time.
Top guy.
One of the top guys, yeah, top 5 guy. And Murray had dropped Sergio Martinez twice in Argentina. Probably should have gotten the decision down there, but might have been better for him that he didn't get the decision the way it was going in Argentina. And then arguably that was a crazy, the ring collapsed that night, and there were a lot of Union guys down there that didn't want to see him win. So that's why I say he might be better off. Martin might have been better off not getting that decision, but losing a very close fight to Felix Sturm in Germany. Most people thought he won that fight as well. So. This was a nice opportunity for him to get back into another world title fight, and then feel bad for him. For Saunders, when he's on, he's very good. If he cancels fights due to injuries or he's not 100% in shape, then he doesn't have the best performances. But when he fought the way he did against David Lemieux, you got to give him a lot of credit for that. It's just. People would like to see him more active, and we'd certainly like to figure out a way to do that final unification fight for Triple G to get all the titles.
That was going to kind of be my question. Is I feel like Abel's talked about how it's difficult to kind of get him in the ring, and I guess his monetary demands are a little high for what the realistic, I guess, value of the fight is. Is that a realistic option? Billy Joe Saunders, I mean, being that he's just injured, he has been injured, like you said, things like he's pulled out of fights before. I mean,
it's an option. That's the fight that he's wanted to have that last title, that WBO title, unfortunately, Billy Joe hasn't been that active. That's part of the problem why we haven't been able to make the fight. And secondly, it just the financial side. He had the win against Lemieux, but he's not that well known over here, where it's going to command a huge payday. And but again, that's my job is if that's the direction Gennady wants to go into, then my job is to put that fight together. So we've done a lot of business with Frank Warren in the past, and see if there's a way to try to make that work. But I think everything goes, the Canelo fight, and then if that doesn't happen, then there's like a trickle-down effect as to what else we'll end up doing.
Well, as a boxing fan, as obviously doing what I do, hopefully it happens. I wish you best of luck. I do not envy you, but best of luck with it. Thank you very much, sir, and congratulations on Hollywood Fight Night 2.
Appreciate that.
Tomorrow, Wednesday in Hollywood. Check it out.
Happy hour from 5 to 6 o'clock.
Happy hour 5 to 6. Be here early.
Sponsored by Tecate, sponsored by Chivas, MGM Resorts. $5 Tecates, $10 Chivas cocktails for happy hour.
If you're not here for that, then you are definitely missing out, and it's your own fault. See you guys next time. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.